At some point, I'm gonna go back to playing as Luke, I promise. I do still like playing as Luke, but Guy is easily my favorite character to play as. So we're gonna be playing a lot of Guy. I'll probably throw in some Jade, Annis, Natalia, and Tyr at some point as well. Not as much Tyr, but I'll definitely give her her moment to shine. Oh, you got a new move. Over limit. I don't remember when you get Mystic Arts in this game. Like, I don't know if it's like level or if it's just a point of the story. Wasn't it levels in Xillia? Pretty sure levels in Xillia was what it was. I always got Mystic Arts around Fenmont. Like when you go back to Fenmont in Xillia. The first boss with a Mystic Art is Noctigal, but I'm pretty sure Xillia was just level that determines if you get the Mystic Art. Well, levels as in Lithium Orb. Because Xillia, you level up and get the GP points. Grace's, I'm pretty sure, was kind of story event because you get a title for every Mystic Art, obviously. That's the same kind of gem we set to before, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder if we could set fire to it and light up the area. There's a skate here. Alright, everyone, let's hurry to Exariuth. I could not read all that. Is it just me, or do the men seem particularly cooperative? I don't see a problem with that. I just wish they'd be like that for us. I mean, I'm like that for Tyr. Tyr is the best girl. Gotta time this really good, but there's no way I'm gonna do it with that stupid ghost.
This looks like fun.
Yeah, Jade, go over limit. Kind of pointless, honestly, but you know what? We don't have Mystic Arts anyway. I will attack you. Guess you're done. Someone kill him. Die! How are you not dead, sir? Thank you.
Guess that does it.
It is levels in this game. Alright. Trying to think. Vesperia Yuri's is like through the story because you have to get Dane Nomos for it. I'm trying to think of the game. I'm trying to think of the ratio of Tales games where it's levels over event. I know in Berseria you get them at the top of Vortigern. Top of Vortigern you get them in Berseria. Zestiria you get them. Where do you get them in Zestiria again? I think it's it might be Glaveland Basin in Zestiria. Like right before you get Rose in the party. Grace's, you get the title. I think it's just story. You get each title for the Mystic Art. And Arise, I think it's also story. I'm pretty sure Xillia and Abyss are the only ones that's levels that I know of. I can ride this back. Maybe Xillia 2 as well, because Xillia 2 is a sequel to Xillia. Maybe it's also levels in that game. I don't know. Oh, does that? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that resets it. That's just to get that chest, though. And in Hearts, it's definitely story, because I recently played Hearts. Hearts, it was an event, like, at some point in the story, you get the Mystic Art.
Let's go.
Ow. Demon Fang. Ba, 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 bum. Symphonia also had some crazy requisites for its mystic arts. Like Lloyd, you would have to get the material blade. So, technically speaking, it's story in Symphonia for Lloyd's. The others are more like, hey, use arts a certain amount of time. I think I have to take this, oh, I need to hit the switch. I didn't realize. This is not the switch? Oh, I had to go around there, okay. This might take me back. But, like, if it does, I don't know where to go. Nah, this takes me somewhere else, never mind. What is this? Oh, hey, save point. We still got more, though, because it's not even a healing save point. But I will take a save. We haven't saved in a minute. If the game did crash, I would have been very upset. It's gonna suck in this game. You can't skip cutscenes. Cutscene skipping wasn't available till Grace's. This is an oil supply machine. They must have used this pump oil throughout the factory. Oil is now flowing to the pipe to the left. So now I go back and burn that. Okay. What's this? Too dark to see, so I gotta light that up.
Prepare yourself. Bring it on. Guess you're done.
Demon Fang, never mind, I'm out of TP. Demon Fang takes more than 4? How much does it take? Oh, it takes 5, okay. Might be a good time to switch in tier because Natalia is running out of MP. I'm sure it'll give me a healing point someday. In this place, probably. Assuming there's a boss here, which there maybe is. Most dungeons have. Yo, 3,000 gold. I need that. I need that. Gold is very hard to get, it seems. Battles only give me like 100 gold. It's like I gotta do like 10 battles to get 1,000 gold. Give or take. Oh, I need to write. Do I need to go back here? This music is getting on my nerves a little bit, not gonna lie. You kidding me? Oh my word. Aim on the stupid thing! Finally. I love Grace's, but Grace's also has the annoying Burrow the Catacombs theme that I find. It gets like, you know, it has like that one loop. It's just like boom, boom. That's this track right now. It's basically the same. I need to take the car. Dude, I wonder when we're gonna get those fan translations of Rebirth and Destiny 2, because I know they're supposed to be in the works. Part of me is like, I want them, but I also don't mind too much, because I got other Tales games I gotta do. Plus, I really want to redo Graces, like I really do. I want to have a third Graces playthrough.
These guys are winning.
I might redo Symphonia. I'm still deciding. Because, like, you know, the Symphonia remaster comes out, and I don't really need... It doesn't really need a Redux, but depending on when it comes out, maybe I'll consider. But if I'm busy with other stuff, I might not. Like, I'll just wait until they give us a date. But, I mean, it'd be nice to do Symphonia again. I wouldn't mind. I like Symphonia.
Almighty explosion. Energy blast. We're done here.
But yeah, I really want to do Graces because Graces was my second. That was like the second thing I streamed. And as I said, I was talking about this yesterday, but if you look at like the first 3 playthroughs on my channel, you will see that there's a noticeable change in my commentary style. So I really want to do Graces like in the kind of quality I'm doing all these other games. Same for FF7 Remake. I also want to redo FF7 Remake. But I'm gonna wait for that game. I'm gonna wait until that's the healing point. For that game, I'm gonna wait until like closer to Rebirth. I'm gonna replay Remake probably like fall of next year or something, like closer to Rebirth, because I want to replay it before Rebirth anyway. So I'll wait that long for it. The drum's empty. I bet we can move it. What? Where do I put it though? Maybe one day I'll redo Persona 5 Royal 2, but that's not as high priority. I'm not too worried about that, but one day I'll maybe redo Persona 5.
Regroup. Let's go.
I'm much more like Graces is like, I really want to redo it. Plus, I just love it.
Just you're done.
Bango. Are you really a genius, Anis? I don't think you are. I have no idea where I'm putting this barrel. Oh, do I need to... I mean, right now I'm just looking for chest and fighting enemies. This is probably the final room. Drum's full of oil. I can burn that. Wait, this connects with what? Because I dropped the ladder from up there. What does this connect to? Maybe a chest or something?
You're dead.
Yeah, when it comes to Tales games, I want to redo Graces. And then I want to... still have to do Xillia 2, Zestiria, Fantasia, Eternia. I think those are the only 4 I have to do that I've played. And then of the ones I haven't played, I still haven't played Legendia. Legendia is localized, I just haven't played it. Innocence, which I think Innocence is done. Pretty sure Innocence is done translating, but I don't really have a way to play it, so I'm kind of waiting. And then Rebirth and Destiny 2, they're not translated yet. So, yeah. So I have like 8, well, 9 counting the Graces replay, but 8 Tales games that aren't on the channel yet, whether I played them or not. And then Final Fantasy, I have a lot more. Final Fantasy just has a lot more games, but most Final Fantasy games are also shorter, so I'm not too worried about that. Graces is my favorite. Graces is also my favorite. It's also my second favorite game of all time, but it's my favorite Tales game. Symphonia? What about Symphonia? Symphonia is also great. It was my first Tales game. It's probably my number 5. If I finish Abyss, I might end up liking Abyss. Maybe Abyss will be pretty close to not Graces. Maybe Abyss will be, like, close to Symphonia. We'll see when I finish this Abyss playthrough if I'm like, hey, maybe Abyss might be kind of close to Symphonia. Still like Symphonia, though. Symphonia is a good game. Also, it's very near and dear to my heart, but nostalgia aside, I still love it. Slump Chulos, welcome to stream. Interesting name. Where am I putting this stupid thing? Oh, maybe it's probably just down there, I would assume. It's the only thing that really makes sense. Man, I've never been playing a game and I'm like, I want the music to stop. I do not like this track. It's so annoying with the looping. We dropped the drum there, but now what? Let's explore the area a little more. Let's check the pack the way we came too. We're gonna go back the way we came. What a pain. I agree, Luke. I agree. Slump Chulos, thanks for following. Greatly appreciated. Hope you enjoy the stream and the future one you come to. Tales of and Final Fantasy are my favorite franchises. Expect lots of playthroughs on those. I'm always playing one. I do the alternating thing with FF and Tales of. But yeah. I love Symphonia. Second wasn't very good. Yeah, Symphonia is like one of the worst games I've ever played. Yeah, I don't like Symphonia 2. And I also wouldn't count on a playthrough being on the channel. Unless there was high fan demand, which I don't think there would be because that game sucks. Although it does have a fan base. I don't know why it does, but believe it or not, there have been people that came up to me like Symphonia 2 doesn't suck. And I'm like, you're crazy. I can maybe understand if you haven't played Symphonia 1, but if you haven't played Symphonia 1, why are you playing Symphonia 2? Either way, though, it sucks.
Nothing personal.
That game is awful. It's got quite a reputation in my channel, and not in the good way. Maybe that'll make oil come out there. Yeah, okay, so now this goes to the pipe where I put the other barrel. Tales of is such a good franchise, though. You got some games that aren't so good every now and then, but such a top-tier franchise, hence why it's my favorite. You got Fantasia, which is dated, and then you have Zestiria, which is okay. I mean, like, I wouldn't even mind if people said Zestiria is bad, because it does have some major flaws, although I don't hate it. Oil jump, we filled up with oil. Yeah, I see that. We finally almost done with this puzzle. If you can even call it that. Come on, Tales of the Abyss. You're from the golden age of Tales of. You should have some enhanced puzzles, like Symphonia Vesperia kinds of puzzles. Maybe they'll pick up later. We gotta do this stupid thing again. Oh, thank you. It went a lot better that time.